Hello, thanks for joining. We'll get started in a couple minutes. Hello, thanks for joining. We'll get started in just a few moments. Thanks for joining. We'll get started in a few moments. Thanks for joining. We'll get started in a few moments. And I actually can't see who's joined, so if you just want to say your name in the chat, I do have someone that's going to be manning the chat in case you have questions. So get settled in. We'll start in about 3 minutes. Okay, who's on? Who's joined today? Can you put your name in the chat? All right, we got 1 minute. And thank you for joining, for those who just joined. All right, it is 7 o'clock. We are going to get started. Welcome to The Distance, your hub for staying active and healthy during this time of social distancing with the Atlanta Track Club. My name is Dr. Aisha Wright-Burke, and today at Wednesday at 7 p.m. is yoga and meditation. And as you know, cross-training is wonderful for running, and yoga is a part of that cross-training journey. So it can help elongate your muscles, it can help relieve tension from the body. So we're going to go through a couple of asanas and poses in order to relax our body and elongate those muscles. I am a 500-hour certified yoga instructor. I've been teaching for the last 2 years. I've been doing yoga for 5 years. I especially enjoy sharing running with athletes and beginners. So I'm glad you have joined me today to invest in yourself and your health. And as you know, if you've attended a yoga class before, they're usually a minimum of 50 minutes. And usually there's a warm-up, a peak, and a cool-down. This is an abbreviated class. So we're going to spend around 20 minutes on yoga and meditation, and most of it will be spent on the asanas or the poses. And we will move through those. Most of them will be seated and lower to the floor, so you don't have to move around a lot. And if you do have questions, please feel free to put them into the chat. My lovely husband is going to be mining the chat in case you have any questions, and I'll stick around afterwards in case you have questions as well. And we can go ahead and get started. So come to a comfortable seated position on your mat, and you can face the front of your mat. I'm just facing towards you so you can better orient yourself. So face the front of your mat in a comfortable seated position and bring your hands to your heart center. And close your eyes and settle on an intention for your practice today. This can be something that you want to focus on, someone you want to dedicate your practice to, even if it's to yourself. Leave behind that last conversation, that last place you were, even though it might have been the living room, the bathroom, or the kitchen, and bring yourself to your practice this evening for you. With your hands at heart center, take a deep breath in, and exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth or nose, yogi's choice. Take another deep inhale in. And exhale. Take your hands and place them on either side of you. Then, however you're sitting, bring your legs out to the sides of your mat into a wide leg stance. And you're going to take your hands and put them in the middle, in between your legs. And you're going to gently lean forward. Eyes can be open or closed. It doesn't matter how far you get down, you're just trying to feel that stretch in your inner quads, maybe your adductors. With each exhale, you find yourself just falling a little bit more forward. And then frame your right leg with both of your hands. And you're going to gently just lean over that right leg. You can round your back. And you're looking at your knee. And with every breath, you may get a little closer to it. And then we're going to gently come back up to center. Turn over to our left, frame our hands with our left leg with our hands. And we're going to gently lean over that left leg. And then we're going to come back up to a sitting upright position. We're going to bring our left foot in. And we're going to turn to our right. And actually you want to bend your knee just a little bit. And take your hand, your right hand, and put it underneath that right foot. And you can do two hands, you can do one hand. So I'm going to take two hands and put it underneath my right foot, both hands. And then I'm going to use my heel and inch it out in front of me for head to knee pose. Again, breathe. And it's okay if your knees bent. Just looking for the stretch that feels good for you. Remember, yoga is a balance between strength and flexibility. You need both. Looking beautiful out there. Make sure you breathe. And on the exhale, release that right foot. You're going to take your left foot out to the side. Bring your right foot in so we can do the other side. From head to knee on the left side. So we're going to bend, turn to our left, bend our left knee. Use one hand, your left hand under your left foot. You can use both. And you're going to push your hands, drag that heel across the floor. As far out as you like it. It feels like a good stretch to you. As you can see, my left side is a little bit tighter than my right side. So my knee is a lot more bent. That's okay. I definitely feel the stretch. And if you feel any tension in this knee, your right knee, just adjust your right foot. Just wiggle it into a different place. And if your knee is bent, you can put your forehead to knee. Head to knee pose. Then we're going to release that left foot. Bring our right foot out, outside of our mat. So I'm going to face the same way you would. Feet outside the mat. I'm going to bring them together. Then bring the soles of your feet onto the mat. You're going to turn to your left. And your left hand is going to be in the middle of your mat. I'm going to give you 3 variations in order to do side plank. I'm sure a lot of you have done side plank before. So, variation number 1. You stay with your knee down. Number 2, left foot meet right foot. You can cross it or you can stack them. Last and final option, you can lift that right foot. So make sure that you're balanced and your hips are facing toward your left side, or the part is facing outward. So again, you put knee down, perfectly fine. You still have this arm strengthening exercise. Second, stack your feet. Third one, lift the leg. I'm going to keep mine foot stacked. And don't let your hips droop. Bring that right hip into the air. Then bring that right hand down. Bring your left knee down. Right knee down. And you're going to turn to your right, so you're facing the middle of your mat. You're going to come over to the right side. Sit down on your right side. Position your hand in the middle of the mat. We have the 3 choices. So 3 choices, your choice, yogi's choice. Knee down, leg stacked, or leg in the air. So this time I'm going to put my knee down on this side. Also, if you have problems with your wrist, you can always use a fist instead of putting your palm on the mat. Then come bring your left hand down and meet your right hand down on the mat. So your tabletop, knees and hands on the mat. You're gonna bring your knees and the lower part of your legs out to the outside of your mat. And you're gonna ease them. They may come off the mat. Be careful of those that do have some knee challenges. If so, you can turn sideways on your mat, like this. So, your feet are going to be out to the side. You're going to come down on to your forearms for a frog. So you can be facing the front of your mat or you can face the side, depending on how your knees are working for you. This is a great hip opener. Really good for those adductors, top part of your quads. Remember to breathe from your belly. You're looking good. Now come back up to tabletop. You're going to face the front of your mat. And you're going to lie belly down on your mat. Hands are going to be palms down to your sides, chin on the mat, toenails down. And what we're going to do is that we're going to lift everything off the mat except for our torso. So palms are facing up, soles of the feet are facing up, you're looking up, and you're flying. Great job. Now release down to the mat. Turn your head to the left, right ear to the mat. We're going to do that one more time. So 1, 2, 3, lift. Look forward, palms up, soles of the feet up, shoulders back. Lift those legs. Few more breaths. And release back down to the mat. Left ear to the mat. That's a great strengthener for your lower back and your core. You need to have a strong back and a strong core in order for everything else to work well when you're running and walking. So come back up to tabletop. And you're going to come to a comfortable seat. With your soles on the mat in front of you. So with your hands on the mat on either side of you, we're going to lift one leg. Bring the left knee close into you as much as you can. Lift the right leg. Bring that knee as close as you can into you. And we're going to put it down. Next, we're going to lift both feet just slightly off the ground. Leave your tiptoes on the ground. Then lift them a little higher. Then move your arms back close behind your seat. Lift them a little higher. Don't strain your neck. Make sure your back is aligned. Strong core. And we're going to lift our hands off the ground. They can stay there. They can go in front of you. They can go higher. And we're in boat. Great core exercise. It can be arm strengthener since you have your arms in the air. And we're going to bring our arms back down and soles back to the mat. And we'll go right back into it in just a moment. So take a deep breath in and out. Back in and out. And we'll go through that same sequence again. We're going to bring the left foot in. You feel a little burn in that left quad? You can lift your toes a little bit more. And put it down. Now bring the right toes to the mat. Lift it up. Bring the right knee in. Don't let that left leg flail out to the side. Keep it straight up. Then you put the right leg down. Make sure your hands are positioned slightly behind you on either side. I'm going to take both toes to the mat. Lift one. Lift the other. Find your balance with your seat. You may lean back a little bit. Just make sure you're not craning your neck and make sure it's not out of alignment with your back. And lift your hands. You can stay here. You can go here. out in front of you or above. Yogi's choice. Keep that core engaged. And set your feet down on the mat. Straighten out your legs, shake them out a little bit. I hope you felt that in your core. Now you're going to lay back on your mat and bring your soles of your feet to the mat. Put both hands, palms down by your side. And you're going to lift your waist. Lift your torso. Keep your feet straight. You can look to the ceiling. And we're in bridge. The key to this pose is to lift from your navel to the ceiling. Lifting those hips. You can even use your hands, but tucking your thumbs under your waist to support yourself. Either way, you're in bridge. And you're still pushing up from your torso and your hips. So if you have your thumbs tucked under your waist, you're going to release them. If you don't, you're just going to slowly come back to the mat. And we're going to do that one more time. We're just going to take 2 breaths here. So deep inhale and exhale. Deep inhale, belly expanding, and exhale. So with your soles firmly planted on the mat, hands by our sides, palms down, lift your hips and your torso to the sky. And you can tuck those thumbs underneath of your waist to give you more support, but you're still pushing up. It's not a passive pose. You can even clasp your hands behind you and roll your shoulders underneath of you. So you got 3 choices for bridge. I know you're looking great. Two more breaths here. Slowly, by vertebra by vertebra, release yourself to the mat. You might have felt that in your glutes, in your quads. If you rolled your shoulders under, your shoulders up your shoulders because it's a nice shoulder stretch. Then we're going to windshield wiper our legs to the right and left. So lean them over to the left, both knees. Then lean them over to the right, both knees. And go back and forth at your pace, slowly. And your hands can rest on your torso so they don't get in the way. And then find stillness with the soles of your feet on the mat. And we're going to do something called lion's breath today for breath work. So lion's breath really helps to release stress in your face and other parts of your body. And it's called lion's breath because I will demonstrate. You're going to take a deep breath in, but when you exhale, you're going to go. So tongue's going to be out, mouth wide open, and you're going to be looking towards your ceiling. So we're going to take a deep breath in. Exhale. Tongue out, breathing out of your mouth. Take another deep inhale in. Exhale, lion's breath. Take a deep inhale in. Exhale. Deep inhale in. Exhale. And one more deep inhale in. And exhale. Awesome. So now let your feet travel to either corner of your mat. Let your arms fold out to the sides, diagonally from your body, palms facing up. And relax into a short Savasana with your eyes closed. Slowly wiggle your toes, wiggle your fingers. Bring your knees into your chest for a squeeze. And then with your eyes closed, come to a comfortable seated position on your mat. And remember your dedication or intention for your practice today. Bring it back to the forefront of your mind as we take one deep inhale in and exhale. Deep inhale in. may your light shine bright for all to see. Thank you for your practice today. Namaste. If you have questions, I'll be sticking around, so make sure you put those in the chat. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'm here every Wednesday at 7 p.m. and on Saturdays at 10 a.m. So if you want your quick fix in yoga, join us on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And remember, we have classes all week at 8 a.m. and tomorrow morning will be dynamic drills with Rob Mullet, 2006 Olympian. So make sure you join him. So again, welcome to The Distance. Thank you for joining us today, and we're your hub for staying active and healthy during this time of social distancing. Have a wonderful evening. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Denise. Thank you, Leslie. Thank you, Tawana. You guys are awesome. Thank you for coming, Meg. Oh, I didn't know you had to sign into the chat. Oh, have a great evening. Oh, thank you, Tawana. Thank you, Danyetta. Thank y'all for coming. It's so awesome. All right. I'll be signing off. Y'all have a great evening and have a wonderful Friday Eve. Thank you, Leslie. Stay beautiful, folks. Stay safe. Oh, yes, please come back, Leslie. I'd love to have you back. Awesome. All right, bye now.